things that happened while we were in our polygamous cult, part 7. So we've already talked about how our leader of the cult, Brother Paul, has 27 wives, and 3 of those wives are his own sisters, half-sisters. 2 of them are his nieces. But what we haven't covered is why those wives had to go into hiding. And it's because the state of Utah was demanding paternity tests for the incest. Take it away.
So he ended up sending, as far as I know, 3 of his wives to Colorado. And I know that they were in Colorado because one of them was my dad's full sister. So we went to visit her with my grandma and my 2 siblings. And while she was there, another one of Paul's half-sisters were also there. And one of his cousins, I believe, they were all his wives.
Do you know how long they were in hiding for? Wasn't it years?
Years, yeah. I feel like I remember Paul only really went there to get his wives pregnant again.
Well, I have questions. So, did he have contact with them? Like on their cell phone, could they just call him up?
No, so they could only write letters. Well, my aunt, she would write letters to my grandma, and I actually, for some reason, have half of one of the letters. And I don't think I can show it on here because it does say a bunch of names, but the one name she does not use is Paul. She won't even say my husband. She literally refers to him. She said to my grandma, "Can you tell my one guy whatever?"
Like that she needs things out there? Or
yeah. Wow. Yeah, and she's like, "I don't know when or how he's going to get anything to me, but can you please give him some of my clothes? Can you please give him this?" And then she said, "Can you just tell everyone I'm on the vacation of a lifetime and I don't know when I'll be back?"
And her kids were with her too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's so sad.
I know. I specifically remember being in church one Sunday when Paul was talking at the front and somebody came to whisper in his ear. He ended up leaving, like rushing out, and then police officers came into the building a few minutes later. Yeah. Wow. And everybody, obviously, I don't know if this is true. It was just kind of what everybody was saying, is that it's because they were paying police officers to let him know ahead of time if somebody was coming for him that day.
But one of the biggest questions I get is, if they're living incest, then why isn't anyone getting arrested? Because Paul and his wives, they're not in hiding anymore. They're just running around free in Utah. And same with my dad. He has 8 kids with his half-sister. They're not in hiding. So there's allegedly, I'm just going to say allegedly, just in case it's not true, or if anyone wants to come at me, allegedly, the Kingstons have been known to have police officers in their pocket, paying them off. Mm-hmm. And so then they have them tipping them off when stuff is hitting the fan, right? So, for example, too, like, they're smart. The Kingstons are smart, at least there's a reason why there's a bunch of lawyers that are in the order. Paul himself was an attorney, and he helped his brother. Remember David O. Kingston? We talked about him. David O. Kingston is his brother who went to prison for R-wording his underage niece. Mm-hmm. And Paul was able to get him out early. Go to my TikTok for part 8 on that whole story, as well as if TikTok gets shut down, follow our YT channels. Okay, bye.